Facebook world, welcome.
And tonight we make a nice penne alla Giuseppe. So it's the recipe for the guy who works for me, which is very great. He cooks for me every day.
He's actually, doesn't work for us. He's more like family, just to clear that up. So we're starting off with the oil. Wow, that pan is hot.
Yeah, it's a little too hot, but that's okay. We managed to do it.
So we start off with the garlic?
Yeah, we put two garlic.
2 garlic cloves. Well, the recipes, I posted the recipe earlier today, so you're more than welcome to go and look. It's under my page, though, Paola Chiavatti. So look for me, and you'll get the recipe. One of my favorite recipes, because it includes cauliflower, which I love, because it is very low in calories and very healthy.
So see, soon the garlic is ready, we take out.
I'm going to move this box.
Okay, see, we take out.
Okay.
If you like, you can eat the lid. Doesn't really matter. You know,
Right.
the way you like.
The reason you're removing it is because it's big, the garlic, right?
Yeah, then we put the ham.
Okay, folks, here's the ham.
So, we put the ham, and we let it come a little cook, a little gold, okay?
I know you like your spoon.
I know, but you know, I had that in the end, and me, I continue to work.
He makes it work no matter what.
Doesn't matter.
He makes it work.
Even with the fork, I will manage.
Oh, just to let you know, we've already put our pasta to boil because we're on Facebook Live. We can't keep you on here for 20, 25 minutes while the pasta's cooking. So usually it takes about 12, but it's in there already, just to let you know.
So now, see that it's ready, it's a little dorata. It's
Golden
yeah.
in color. So what do you need next?
The cream.
The heavy cream. Nice.
Okay. And we let, see, nice cook.
You're going to let it reduce a little bit.
Yeah, but not too much, because then it goes to the pan. So now we do the cauliflower.
Oh, folks, we already pre-boiled the cauliflower because, again, Facebook Live, we're short on time, so.
See, we put all the cauliflower.
Cauliflower. You can do it, come on. Cauliflower.
Okay, cauliflower.
It's the best we can get.
So after that,
Okay.
now we put a touch of the pepper.
A little bit of pepper.
And we put a touch of salt, but you have to watch because the cauliflower already you did with the...
You boiled it in water and salt.
And then you did already...
So you don't want it to get salty.
Right. We do the pasta.
Wow, that smells good already.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I love this recipe. I adore this recipe. Now today we're going to be using the grated Parmigiano with this recipe, but you can feel free to add mozzarella if you like. It's up to you, whatever cheese you prefer, it's fine. By the way, while do we have a little bit of time? I just want to,
Yeah.
While we're here, I wanted to say thank you so much, Chris Deagle from WPHT 1210 AM for sending me the buttons. We here at Mama Maria are so proud of the job you're doing, and we will be wearing them. Thank you.
Okay. We put a little bread.
Breadcrumbs?
Yeah, breadcrumbs, a little bit.
Okay. Now that's going to thicken it too, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So we put a little cheese. Let me tell you, the other way I have to boo-boo.
Okay, grated cheese.
Because you know what, my end it's big and the cup it's small. That's the problem.
The plate, the salt, what is
Yes.
this? Whatever this is, the bowl.
The bowl, the cup.
It's too
whatever.
small for our hands.
Yeah. So you see now, it's just ready rod. It's
Yeah.
nice.
You got, I see that. That's so
It's
pretty.
easy. This plate it's very easy. So,
Right, but people can get overwhelmed because you do need to boil the pasta, boil the cauliflower. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but take your time. You can also boil the cauliflower earlier in the day if you want, or if you have it left over from the night before, that's fine too.
Right, it doesn't really matter.
And you know why I like this? This is a great dish after you make a real big ham. Because you'll take your ham and whatever you have left over, you can cut up into little pieces, and voila, for the next day, it's perfect.
Okay. So we go with the pasta.
Is the pasta ready?
Then we continue to cook in the oven.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
See.
So technically, the pasta doesn't have to be completely cooked.
No.
So people leave it a little bit more extra al dente when you do your penne.
Because then the other half cook in the oven. And you don't need it to drain it, just drain, you know.
You can leave a little water.
See.
Got it.
See? Okay. Okay, now we put some cheese.
Again?
Again. It doesn't matter how much cheese you put. No. Now she want to be...
Not allowed. Not allowed, folks. Okay. By the way, last week someone made a comment about an apron. So I just want you to see I am wearing an apron this week. So thank you very much for reminding me. I just don't like the full apron. I like the half apron. I'm just letting you know that.
I'm going to spend you one. Because I am the mom, I wore the bigger one. She's the daughter, she wore the smaller one.
Right.
You see?
And my granddaughter will wear a bib. Little mama will wear a bib. So,
Okay.
we're good.
See, it's already...
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't want to burn you.
You're not going to burn me, don't worry. Besides, I've been burnt before, folks. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but...
So you're going to transfer your pasta, now that it's all mixed up, you're going to transfer it into an oven-safe,
350.
right, oven-safe container.
See, nice. Let me tell you, it's not only nice, that's good.
It's delicious.
So
now, you're going to top it with, go ahead, Ma,
With the
More
bread.
cheese.
with the breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
This is where you would add the mozzarella, by the way. You could put the mozzarella and the breadcrumbs on top.
You can do the way you like.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
And it's so you would take this, just so that you could see, and you would put it into
You put in the oven,
preheated oven at 350 for about what?
10 15 minutes. But the
10,
time
15
depends,
minutes.
you know.
When the top looks like it's nice and crispy and golden, just keep your eye on your pasta. When it's ready, it's good. Oh, by the way, if you have guests and you wanted to do this, I don't know if you have the ramekin at home, but you could buy these at flea markets or at restaurant depots, stores, and it's a nice touch to make individual portions as well.
Well, that's what we do in the restaurant.
Right, that's what we do here. But I'm just saying, at home, if you wanted to, instead of serving it in the middle of the table and getting kind of messy when you're trying to serve it, you can do it this way, where you hand over one to each guest, and this way each one has their own.
That's okay too, you get a messy. If you don't get a messy, you don't eat.
That's true.
You know,
Gotta
that's
wear
it.
your food, right,
That's in the
Mama?
kitchen. You know, the kitchen, you have a little messy, you fix up, and that's it.
That's right. That's
Then you
right.
let your husband fix up.
Also, you know what I was thinking earlier today? You don't just need ham with this. Let's say you have a little bit of chicken left over. You can use the chicken too. It really doesn't matter what you're putting in. And last week, somebody said something about vegetarians. So just take the meat out, and you're fine. And it's a perfect vegetarian dish.
Mushroom is a good substitute.
The what?
Mushrooms can be a good.
Mushrooms, that would be phenomenal with mushrooms, or even tofu you can actually add. It depends, whatever tickles your fancy. It's not a big deal. You can, that's what's beautiful about being in a kitchen. You use what you have. You don't have to stay in strict borders. Let yourself go and experiment.
Yeah, open the fridge, wherever you are, boom, boom, boom with your egg.
Shall we show them what it looks like when it's done?
Yeah, okay.
Aspetta, non di pushare.
So that is when it's done. See?
Ooh, is it hot?
Yeah, came from the oven.
Yeah.
See?
So there it is when it's done. It looks beautiful, and I am so lucky that I get to taste it.
All right. She liked this tonight.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. See, you have to do it like a mess. Yeah, now you know it. That's it.
Oh my God, folks. Mmm. It is delicious. Mmm.
It's good, eh?
You have
Very
to share.
good.
You have to share.
They're telling me I have to share. I don't want to share. I've
We
always
have
had a problem with that ever since I was little. Sorry.
That's okay. We have it for everybody.
Yeah, we do. All right, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. See you next week with, guess what? Beef braciola. Melts in your mouth. Can't wait to make those.
E alla prossima, un bacione. Mua.
Ciao!